Michael, wake up.
Huh? What? Oh, it's you.
Wake up. I only have 5 minutes before they discover me.
For who discovers who? What are you talking about?
Quick, snap out of it. Let's get to our next lesson.
So let me get this straight. Not only are you a mysterious person with access to my computer, and you want to teach me about finance so I can live a better life, but someone's after you?
Michael, do you want to know how to improve your life by learning about the economy?
Yes.
Then let's get on with it. This time, let's take a look at what makes a successful market economy. The economy produces things that people need and want. They are called products. That includes services or goods or anything you can sell. Each product has a market. On one side is the supply of the good, on the other side is the demand for it. The relationship between supply and demand determines how many goods are produced and what their price is.
The law of supply and demand. I've heard about it.
Good. But do you know what it is and how it works?
No.
There are 2 laws here. The law of demand says the higher the price for a good, the lower the demand for it, and the lower the price, the bigger the demand.
I get that. If you sell a hamburger for $20, only a few people would buy it. But if you sell it for $1, everyone will buy it, except perhaps vegetarians.
Exactly. Now, the law of supply says that if a price rises, producers of the good will supply more of it.
Because they want to make more money.
Right. There are also other factors that change demand, like consumer tastes, expectations of future prices, government policies, and more. But the law still works. Now, a market is a place where buyers and sellers meet until the price settles and supply equals demand. The market is a wonderful mechanism for getting businesses to produce what consumers want to buy and for promoting investment and innovation. A market can be anywhere, in the street, in a mall, or even on a website. Consumers meet producers, compare prices, make offers, and close deals. Now play around with it. Say there's more demand than supply. What happens? The price will rise because many people are bidding for only a few items. So the price goes up. What happens then?
I know. The law says that if the price rises, less people will demand the good.
Right. Things will keep changing until a balance is reached.
I get that.
Good. Let's test you. Question. If a sales tax increases on an item, does demand decrease or increase?
Now it costs more, so demand decreases.
Right. Now, what happens to the demand for a tablet computer if suddenly there's a cheaper and better tablet on the market?
Demand decreases because everyone will buy the newer version.
Excellent. Next, what happens to the demand for a material if it becomes cheaper to make?
Wait a sec. It's cheaper to make, so a cheaper price means more demand.
Wonderful! I'm so proud of you. So let's take a look at the 3 characteristics of what makes a perfect market. 1. You need a large number of buyers and sellers who are independent of each other. 2. Everyone has perfect information about everything. 3. Everyone's free to enter or leave the market as they wish. That's a perfect market. Most things don't work like that. But even imperfect markets will find a price that balances supply and demand. Let's play more with it. Say the market is not competitive and all suppliers come together to decide on a price that will earn them a humongous profit. Then the government can step in to curb their power. This is called antitrust action.
So that's what governments do?
But they do a lot more. In fact, government has a big role to play. Governments make sure people have property rights, products meet health and safety standards, and contracts are actually followed.
Sounds good.
Governments also help with important things, even if people aren't willing to pay for them. The so-called public goods, like police or fire departments. Governments can also incentivize the private sector to deal with things that don't carry an immediate price, like pollution.
So governments are great, right?
I wish it were that easy. There are many disagreements and endless debate on which of these things are useful and how to go about them.
And what's the answer?
No one knows for sure. It's certain that government can improve some things, but also that government policies can create their own problems and even backfire. It's complicated.
I see that.
Now, let's see what you've learned. Which of the following is a public good? Traffic lights, football, donuts.
That's easy. Donuts. Everybody loves them.
No. The answer is traffic lights. People who like donuts will pay for them. But you can't get everyone to pay for the traffic lights that are needed. And you can't stop people who didn't pay from using them. So the government provides. Next. Why do governments protect intellectual property rights? To make sure the rich get richer, create work for lawyers, or encourage people to work and invest.
I'm not sure. To stimulate work and investment? Because then people are sure they can enjoy what they built or acquired?
Absolutely correct. Thank goodness. We finished just in time. Now I have to... Oh no! They're here!
What? Who's there? Why do they want you?
I have to run. I hope I live to talk to you again. Ah! No! You can't have me!
So that happened. To be continued?